Hi, welcome to the Graphic Novel Workshop course. Today what I would like to do is give you a brief tutorial of how to navigate in this class on Canvas. So the first thing you should pay attention to is the left-hand side of your screen, and you're going to see Home, and that's the home page, and we are on the home page right now. So if I scroll down, you'll see the entire home page. Below that, we have announcements. You can expect an announcement from me each week on Monday or whatever day we start the week with. And then modules, that's where you're going to find your class content. Grades is where you're going to obviously look at your grades. And then if you ever need to access information about a peer, such as their email address, you can just click people here, and let's say you do need to get a hold of a peer on something you're working together, and then you would just type in the peer's name here and you would have that information. Or of course, if you want to email me, you would type in my name under the teacher role and you can access my email information. If you look at the right-hand side of your screen, you will see a to-do list, and yes, there are some assignments due here. I'm not going to go into too much detail about assignments during this tutorial, but I will tell you that your assignments will be due on Friday. So you'll have the entire week to work on the assignments, and we'll do most of the work in class. However, you may have some work outside of class. It really depends on how productive you are in class. So all of those assignments are due, though, on Fridays at 5 o'clock. And then looking down, we have some buttons here. So if you want to access the syllabus or you want to look at our current unit, because this is summer school, you will have a new unit each week. You can find some information out about your teacher here. And then the course navigation tutorial has several links to help you if you are struggling. For example, if you're not sure how to make a copy of a Google document, you can watch a video and that will take you step by step through the process. Or if you're unsure how to upload a PDF file, you can watch a video that will help you with that as well. And so those buttons down there are helpful tools to help you in this class. Now let's just take a look at modules. And the first module you're going to see is helpful resources. How can students print? This is something new at the high school that we started just this past school year, where students can now print in computer labs on their own using a kiosk. So you're going to need your ID when you do that. Okay? And so if you click here, you're going to receive the directions on how to do that. When we get a little deeper into our class, there's some quick drawing tips and ideas. This is very helpful. I'm not an artist, and I found it extremely helpful. The tutorial and the ideas there, how it basically just shows you how to draw different characters, animals, things of that nature, looking at basic shapes. And I'm sorry if you can hear my birds right now because the boys are being sort of noisy in the background. And then help tools. Again, this is the same information that I just spoke about on the course navigation tool, but I put it here as well. So it's located in two different spots for you. You'll see each week will be titled with the week that we're on, the title of what we're working on, and then the date. And every module is pretty much going to look the same. You're going to get your unit at a glance. You're going to see exactly what to expect during that week. There's going to be a learning questionnaire every week. And the first one is an assignment. After that, it won't be an assignment. I expect that you still do them. But I want to take a look at the first one because I want to make sure that you're understanding how to fill it out. And it's really just me asking you some questions about the class, how I could improve it, what worked for you, what you struggled with, and to help you as a learner where you're at, okay? There will always be a page with reading materials, so whatever we're reading for that entire week will be located here, uploaded as a file or as a link. And then you'll have your learning station information. And this is where you're going to learn what you're doing in that particular station. And then where you're going to submit the actual artifact, whatever you're producing while you're working in this learning station. And the class is going to be set up in learning stations, and you can choose which stations you want to go to first, but you do need to go through all of them. Some stations will be independent, and some will be group or with a partner. So most of them, honestly, most of them are just like group stations, and it really just kind of depends on which station you choose and who you end up with. And we'll talk more about that in class. It's going to be a pretty relaxed class in that manner, where I want you to be able to collaborate often with your peers, to learn from one another, and not just sit in a desk by yourself all the time. However, if you are a person that likes to work more individually, there are stations like that as well. So just keep that in mind. And like I said, pretty much each module is going to be set up like this, and then at the end you're going to have a critical response for the required reading of the week. And that's it. So if you look down here at week 2, you'll see it's the same setup, and every week it's going to be the same setup. So it may take a little time for you to get used to it the first week. By the second week, you're going to be a little more comfortable, and by the third week, you're going to know exactly what's going on, because it's going to be set up the same every single week. And that is about it. That's the information I have for you on how to navigate through this Canvas course, and I look forward to seeing you in class. Thank you.